Guys, I don't know what just happened there. This might be a totally new stream. And I'll have to figure that out later. So I'm sorry about that, but here we go. Looks like we're back. I don't know what just happened. That's a little frustrating. But oh well, we press on, don't we? Do 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 do. Our first shrine. Please don't talk to me again. Come on, man. Do 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 do. Now, what I will say though is that the plateau is such a brilliant intro. Like, I love the Sky Islands as well. I think there's higher highs but lower lows of the Sky Islands, which again, I'll no pun intended there. But I think overall the plateau like is just a perfect intro section because it's a self-contained little Hyrule. Like it has everything that you not everything, but most things that you need to learn about, like weather hazards. Like there's not lava and heat, but there's cold, so you learn that you might need to cook for stuff, for protection against the elements and stuff like that. You learn about different types of enemies. You learn, different types of terrain, your ruins. I mean, that's basically, you're going to carry that throughout the entire game. Oh, come on. That is, it's weird. It doesn't even, honestly, there's something a little more satisfying about jerking it up in 30 frames per second. Now it's just so smooth. It doesn't feel as jerky. This is going to really change things. But yeah, like, and just being on the plateau brings back like all the memories of that first playthrough and everything involved. Where are we gonna go next? Maybe we go into the woods for a minute, or maybe not. I think we probably, normally I do bombs next, but let's try something else. Let's try something else here. Need a shield. I don't have a single shield. I have 4 arrows somehow. I just don't even see the point of fighting a blue bokoblin right now, because like I will use all of my weapons and I won't really get anything in return. Like I'll get a single boko club. Dang, frog, I caught you when I was out of stamina? How pathetic. I might as well, since like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be killing any of them immediately, because there's a sledgehammer in the shrine for free, and it's much stronger than what I can get from them. You just gotta play it right, Just gotta play it right. Come on, Zelda, nothing? Maybe if I go to the Temple of Time, that could be cool. What's that? Oh, free flint. Forget exactly what I was saying before. So why don't we talk a little bit about this new Mario Kart game? Oh boy. Yeah, here you go. You're hearing these crazy voices. It's been crazy. It is such a fun game. I've been so looking forward to it. I mean, 8 Deluxe is awesome. I mean, 8 in general is awesome. But we've had it for like over a decade. I remember when Mario Kart 8 came out on the Wii U. This was way before I even had a Wii U. It seemed like the biggest luxury in the world, to be honest. I don't know why I'm coming here already. We're gonna have to come back here anyways. Zelda. Oh, that scared me. Oh, no. I can't even hear him.
Princesses have a sacred power which is claimed to have been passed down generation after generation. In fact, the lineage traces all the way back to the first queen, when Hyrule was founded. The ritual at the Temple of Time falls upon the princess to carry out. But do my prayers even reach the goddess when my powers have yet to awaken?
Whoa. Alright, Zelda. I didn't glean much from that. I was too distracted by the bokoblin, but I guess that's how it's going to work. She just... That scared me. So I turned her down a little bit. That's cool. Oh, I'm so excited when it's just going to spook me and then tell me something cool that I probably won't hear. That's pretty sick. Alright. So this is... I wonder if it's only Zelda in this game or if there's anything else. See, like now that I'm safely out of harm's way, I can eat. But the rule is I cannot eat during the thing, during any of the things. Yeah, we are public here. I'm just checking to make sure that I'm not getting any chats, because I do want to respond to them as they pop up. But I think next we'll go to Cryonis. Why not? I mean, bombs are really useful, kind of need them, but as soon as possible, because you can fudge the combat and just kill enemies with bombs. Yes, you can. But Cryonis is pretty close, so we'll go to that. Oh, what, Zelda? What do you gotta say?
Many ancient relics of the Sheikah were considered dangerous and were therefore entombed in darkness by the King of Hyrule long ago. In particular, the Shrine of Resurrection was considered especially dangerous as it controls people's fates. It was kept under close watch by the royal family. Now that recent investigations into the divine beasts have revealed that this shrine was built in preparation against the calamity, however, we should move forward with its study.
Whoa. So they built that in preparation of for the calamity. I'm gonna have to review these. I'm not gonna like make you guys watch me listen to them multiple times or anything like that, but yeah, controls people's fates. I guess that's accurate. Ah, shoot, my webcam, is it messing up again? I might not be able to worry too much about that. I'll just let it go. I think it's okay. So there's Cryonis up there. It's quite a ways away, but man, this whole not having audio thing is not great, because I did not hear that bokoblin come right up on me. Do I want to just... I guess I have to kind of weather or can't just weather the storm and run through it. I should probably cook something if I can. But that's going to be tricky. First I need to get the peppers, I think. So let's work on that. I don't have any shield, do I? I'm gonna try and surf, but I can't. Probably be stupid anyways. There are peppers there, right? Come on, Link. Yeah, there are. But I don't think I can get to them. Well, I can get to them. And then I'll just have to run away and then come back and cook them. Okay, guys, I get it. I get it. It's so nerve-wracking not even be able to hear anything that's happening. Okay, so I got a few peppers. I mean, if I go away, maybe they'll just forget about me. I'm not gonna climb that thing. I'm not that stupid, because then I'll have to get down. Then I'll forget I don't have a paraglider. Okay, there's still... some of them are still after me. Oh, before we were very shockingly interrupted by Zelda. Stop it. Just... oh, again? Come on. How are they seeing me? Sorry, let me... there we go. Are they still... I think maybe they've given up. Let's just hope that that's true. But he's gonna see me right away. This is stupid. Yeah, this might be hopeless. Might have to go somewhere else to cook these. No. Nope. No! Ah. I can't rest when enemies are near, can I? Yeah. I thought so. that's a bummer. Should we just fudge it, guys? I think I'm just gonna fudge it. That's normally what I do, but I don't have that much gear right now. Let me actually get back to what I was trying to say. Ooh, shoot, this guy's gonna cause some problems, so I'm gonna try and knock him down real quick. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I remember in my first playthrough he really caused me a lot of trouble. Come on, bridge. Yeah, Ultra Hand you can actually manipulate. This you kinda just have to hope it rotates the right way. Mario Kart. We've been playing some 8 and 8 Deluxe for well over a decade now. And they've added stuff, of course, like a lot. But I remember, this was before I had a Wii U, it was my cousin's, or my uncle's Wii U. And I don't remember why I was over there, it was probably just a sleepover like I would have when I was younger. And I think one of my cousins was at school, probably. And I was out for whatever reason, or maybe they were at something else, like some sort of recital or something. And so I was with my uncle, and my cousins weren't like back yet, they weren't back from whatever. And my uncle's like, guess what I just got? And he showed me Mario Kart 8, still in the box for the Wii U. He was like, you want to be the first one to play this? I mean, what? Give me a question that would be easier to answer. Of course, yes. And so I did. I went there. Please, no. What happened? Hang on a sec. I'm getting some bad signs here. Come on now. Let me just give this a sec and see if it'll fix itself. I really don't want this to end again. Okay, it says excellent again, so let's hope that and my internet can kind of be spotty sometimes, so it might be a little laggy sometimes. And here we are. We're at Cryonis. And I only had to eat a bunch of fruits and meats. But anyways, yeah, so got to play Mario Kart 8 for a few hours before my cousins got back and we all played together. And it's so good. I mean, I had grown up on Double Dash for the most part. We were kind of like, it's weird because my family, you know, for most of my childhood was always kind of a little behind on the newest like gaming consoles. And so like, I guess the most accurate, I would say like I was in the Wii era was my childhood, because the Wii came out in like, I don't know, mid 2000s I think, and 2006 if I'm not wrong, and I was 2 at that point, so I wasn't playing anything yet. So by the time I was old enough to play games, the Wii was already out. But my family didn't have one yet until I was probably 5 or 6, and so I grew up on the GameCube when I was really young, because my older sister had one. And then even once I got a Wii, I was thinking about this the other day, I had a Wii, but we didn't play that many Wii games. Like, we had Super Mario Galaxy, we had Wii Sports, of course, because who doesn't? Okay, this stream is being weird. I don't know how much just got cut out there. I did die, but we don't want to talk about that. Oh, are you kidding me? Guys, this is dubious here. It's a little dubious. I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm gonna hope this is just gonna hold out for us. Oh. No. No. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I can't really keep checking it. It's gonna stress me out. I'm gonna try not to fight this guy. I did not know he would do 2 full hearts on me. That's a bummer. So all that to say, what I was saying before, which I hope didn't cut out, was that, you know, I was playing Mario Kart 8 from the day it came out. And, oh no, I was saying something else. Let me go back to that. I'm so disorganized right now. I like to go on tangents, if you haven't noticed. And don't shoot me, please. I can't hear. Okay, we're already at the end. These shrines are very short. I forgot. We had Mario Galaxy. We had Wii Sports. And we had, like, Wii Fit. And New Super Mario Bros. Wii, eventually. But, like, the point is, we had a few Wii games. But most of my childhood, I remember spending most of our time playing GameCube games. It was Double Dash, it was Melee, it was Kirby Air Ride. I played a lot of that. Super Mario Sunshine was like my childhood Mario game. And so I would say, even though technically based on time-wise, like in my actual age, it makes the most sense for me to be like in the Wii era, I would say I was a GameCube kid, for sure. And so, but then once I got my 3DS, I kind of, you know, fully entered into that era, and I was probably 7 or 8 when I got my 3DS for the first time. My first 3DS, which got stolen, and then I, whatever, got another one. And so most of the games, like, honestly, when I think about it, it's like, for a while, that was my main thing, was handheld. Like, my 3DS was like my main gaming console, period, for a very long time. And so I played a lot of Mario Kart 7, and that was the first and only Mario Kart game at that point that I felt like I got pretty good. Probably not until a little later. And then when Mario Kart 8 came out, it wasn't until probably 8 Deluxe that I got pretty decent at that as well. I'm still not, to this day, good at Double Dash. Like, my sister can still smoke me. I'm not as horrible, but it's tough for me. I'm so used to, like, the drifting, the way it works in 7 and 8, that it's just different enough in Double Dash. I don't think it's bad like it is in the original and Mario Kart 64. I'm willing to say that those controls are bad. Sorry. But now I have the Worm Doublet from this guy, and I know that's not how you say that. You don't need to tell me. But I never played Mario Kart Wii, and that's kind of my point. Is like, we had a Wii. Why didn't we ever get Mario Kart Wii? I don't know why. I think at that point, my best guess, besides just like I was a kid, I couldn't just buy things that I wanted. Like, I had to. There's the Taobab grasslands. Look at how cool that looks. We'll have to go get the giant horse at some point. Uh-oh. Dang it, guys. 2 deaths, and they're both just stupid. I didn't know that drop was going to be that severe. And I only had 2 hearts. That's probably also why. And I'm about to run off the same cliff. No, Link, come on. Alright, I guess we'll go to Stasis next, since that's near it. So we'll do bombs last. Oh, that's a twist. Plateau's taking a little longer than I thought, just because I'm getting so distracted with all this other stuff. But once we get off the plateau, it'll be a little more interesting, I think. We'll get to experience that story. Now, I guess I'll probably not do too much tonight, just because of the inconvenience of the sound not working properly. And I think that adapter that I got says it's going to get here on... Let me see if I can run past this guy and nab this chest here. Ooh, I can nab this. Nice. First shield. I'm going to grab that. What weapon does he have? Does he even have one? Where's your weapon? Oh, that was not worth it. You don't have a weapon? Bro, come on. Well, and he's just throwing rocks. Let's see what I can do here. Bang. Oh. Really? Didn't blow anything up. I'm not even going to try yet. Not even going to try. So yeah, never played Mario Kart DS, never played Mario Kart Wii, and honestly, I think it's because my mind at that point was like, well, I already have Mario Kart, you know? I have Mario Kart 7. Why do I need any other Mario Kart? And also, like, I'm sure it was also just like, oh, this isn't appealing to me. Okay, do I want to try my little trick? I mean, this drop isn't that severe. I'll just climb down. I'm feeling a little cowardly today. Even though this is, and okay. And we didn't. Bro, Link, come on, man. He wasn't dead, and then he, like, tripped a little more and he died. Well, it's a good thing the loading screens take, like, 2 milliseconds. Maybe I'll try this again, even though I don't know for what. And it didn't blow it up again. Great. So yeah, still to this day have not played Mario Kart DS or Wii. So 7 and Double Dash were my main ones before 8. Played that for a while, got 8 Deluxe. Then, of course, that came with the DLC, and then they added like twice as many tracks, which that's a whole other story. The tracks are, they're hit or miss. Some of them are remasters, which, I mean, I'd rather have anything than nothing, but, and some of them are, you know, remastered tour tracks and stuff like that. So it's again, it's better than having nothing at all. But it effectively doubled the content in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So there's 96 tracks in that game. I mean, that is just nuts, right? I'm not going to fight these guys yet, or at all. 96 tracks. And the controls in 8 Deluxe are just, like, so tight. Like, and so all that to say, when I get to World, I could already kind of tell from the trailers and the direct footage that when they drifted, the cars kind of like wobbled in a very strange way. Like everything looked a little bit more like chunky and weird. Not in a bad way necessarily, it was just notably different. And of course the design's very different, there's some new mechanics, and sure enough, when you start to play, you realize that the controls are very different. I can't quite articulate everything quite yet, and I don't want to sway anybody yet who hasn't played it yet. Oh, let's open up a strawberry peach thing, I guess. Why not? It's only been in the fridge for about an hour, so it's kind of room temp. Oh well. I had a friend who I recently figured out does not like to drink cold drinks, and I was like, you are a freak. I mean, if I have to, I'll drink a room temperature drink, but I don't know. Sometimes I just want a glass of ice cold milk, you feel me? Oh, Stasis, come on. Wake up. No game connection found. My Zelda notes hasn't even been going. I'm so flustered right now. Oh, we got somebody here. Say hi, why don't you? I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it says that there's one viewer right now. I'm gonna go for this chest. I'm gonna risk it, even though I can't hear what the boulder's doing over there, so it could drop on me. Okay. Whew. Oh, that was close. Look at that. It's about to just fall right out of that big old hole. Yeah. So let's follow this. So, but I think where Mario Kart World just shines, besides the graphics, because I mean, do I even need to say that? Just look at it. It is so good. Like I thought, I mean, I'm not gonna say that because Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe look fabulous as well. Like they still do, and I stand by that. And they have a unique aesthetic. It's not the same in World, and I don't even know if it's objectively better. It's more high fidelity, of course, but objectively, like I see nothing egregious about saying that you prefer 8 Deluxe's art style, because it's different enough to where I've even seen people say this looks worse. I don't agree. I ultimately prefer World. It's so good. I love bright, exaggerated, colorful things. And so World just took that and ran with it. Everything. Whereas 8 Deluxe, I keep saying 8 Deluxe. I mean, it is Mario Kart 8. I'm gonna save right now and try my trick here. Try and drop down. See if this is gonna work. Yoink. And it worked. But I hope I didn't even lose the sledgehammer. So you don't have to fully throw it. That's awesome. And now I'll have to cross like this. Oh well. At least I didn't have to climb the cliff up to Stasis. That's probably my least favorite part. So yeah, like Mario Kart 8, that art style, like the gameplay, is just super tight. Like it's pretty much flawless. It's super polished and like futuristic because it's the mechanic, like the flagship mechanic in that game was the anti-gravity thing, which already kind of took a very scientific looking thing to it. Oh, whoa, Zelda, it's a cabin. What you got to say about it?
There are many gaps in this mountain hut, and even the rope holding the logs together seems dubious. It is far too shabby for a hunter's cabin. I didn't enter. The hut seemed it may collapse at any moment, so I was unable to identify the owner. It should probably be dismantled before someone gets hurt.
Alright, Zelda. Well, thanks for letting me know. I'll blow it up right now as this old man's traipsing out of it. You know, what would she have said if her dad just strolled out of there in a hoodie? Zelda! Even though I don't still quite understand how the spirits work. Like, are they invisible to everybody but me? That can't be, because Yunobo sees Daruk in that one memory, and he's like, yay, hooray, yay, wow, yeah. Very interesting. I'm not going to do that unless I think there's a chance I could get those weapons, and it's too late, because he already alerted them, and I'm leaving. Oh, wait, I'm right next to the Lionel. Shoot, I don't want to be here. I do not want to be here. Nope, 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 because that guy can spot me from a ridiculous distance away. Not doing that. Not today. I think it would probably be quicker just to warp back and then go to bombs, but we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I wonder if I whistle, will he look? Because, again, I can't hear anything from this game, so I don't want to get their attention. Oh, they can't see me yet. Why don't I lure them over here? And then go steal their weapons. Or maybe I distract them with this, and I wasted my last arrow. But maybe it wasn't a waste. No, 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 don't get it. Okay. Wait, did I not get a bow earlier? Oh, it was a traveler's bow, that's why. No. Not gonna fight you. Just gonna steal this. And that. I mean, I probably could defeat them with my sledgehammer, but why? Why would I do that? For what? For 2 clubs? Nah. There's much better places to get weapons. That's the trick, you know, I've said that already. But no, so Mario Kart 8 really nailed that. And I do like that it still has that. Like, if you prefer that, that's legit. And, like, I can see that for sure. But man, like, I can't lie, Mario Kart World is more my jam. It looks so good, and it's so colorful and like dramatic, I don't know, but it's exaggerated. We can talk about the character selection in a second, because that's another interesting. Oh, I can't hear anything. This is gonna be tough. Oh. Now, actually, I hope it didn't delete too much of what I just did. Jesus, I should have saved. I actually learned that thing that, okay, not that much, that's good. That thing that he just did where the eye, like, freezes for a second before he shoots you, for years I thought that was a glitch. And I was like, but I somehow recognized that it only happened in Master Mode, so I thought it was some sort of weird glitch that only happened in Master Mode. No, that's an intentional thing that they programmed into Master Mode. It's like a randomness factor where the Guardian Beam just takes longer sometimes. Like, it just freezes for a second. So it's like a completely RNG determined thing that just throws you off. And I'm like, bro, okay, like, I guess, like, maybe there is some sort of way to predict, but it seems a little unfair to me. Like, there needs to be some way to judge the timing on it, not just, well, sorry. Jabaish. But I digress, and now we're back to talking about Mario Kart. The character selection is a bit ridiculous. Look, okay. I had a hot take for Mario Kart 8 that I still stand by. And that is that I don't love that there are non-Mario characters in Mario Kart 8. Or Mario Kart in general. And look, some of them I can give a pass to. Like, you know I love Link, but I would even sacrifice having Link in the game just out of, you know, just out of principle. If I had to just stand by that stance that like there should not be any non-Mario characters in Mario Kart. That's a Smash Bros thing, right? But we have Villager and Inkling and like who else? Those are the main ones, I think. I'm probably missing something. And Link, of course. And Isabelle. And it's like, okay, like it's not a big deal, of course. And you're like, well, you just choose not to play as them, but then they still show up in your races, and I hate it. Like getting defeated by Villager is humiliating. Oh, I don't even need to do this. Look at my little trick here. Let me detonate that. Switch to my square bomb. And I'll probably blow myself up here, but bang. Nope, didn't. I don't know what this chest is, but I think I'll take it just in case it's worth it since I'm trying to scavenge all I can. What is that ball doing? Why do you need... I think that's just to show you what's going to happen. Whoa. Bang. But yeah, so that was kind of my stance. Maybe an unpopular one, I don't know. Maybe most people just don't care. But I do. And so, Nintendo, even though this is very self-centered of me to say, since it has nothing to do with me, since Nintendo has no idea that I exist, but I can imagine that it's a response to my stance. They're like, oh, so you want only Mario characters in Mario Kart. Okay. And then they put Sidestepper and freaking Bumblebee and Goomba as playable characters. Amongst others. And I'm like, when I first saw the Cataquack in the trailer, I thought it was awesome. I was like, what is a Cataquack doing in Mario Kart? This is ridiculous and insane and stupid, and I love it. But then it hit me when I saw a Goomba and Spike and Sidestepper and all these other guys that I'm like, what are we doing here, guys? And it's such a Mario Kart thing. Like, it would not be a Mario Kart game if there wasn't a few characters that are just strangely missing. Like, it's baffling. Where's Diddy Kong? Where's Petey Piranha? There's Piranha Plant. But Petey Piranha is a staple at this point. You know? And even other Nintendo characters they could have done. I would love a talking flower for all that matters. Whatever. There was another character I was thinking of earlier that would be really cool. I don't know. I mean, they got a Pianta like that. That's cool. Some of them are really nice. I actually do like it. But I don't know, man. Oh gosh, do I want to try? Let me redeem myself, and hopefully it will go better this time. Look at those little gears in there. I never like pay much attention to that, but that is so cool, guys. That is so cool. Got it. That is really tough without any audio cue whatsoever. But okay, here we go. So yeah, the character select screen, it is what it is, and like I could get into how crazy it is that like all the alternate costumes are just completely separate slots when you could just have it work the same way as like the colored Yoshis and Toads. No, there's not colored Toads. Shy Guy and Birdo, where you just click the character and then all the alternate skins pop up. It's baffling, but again, it wouldn't be a Nintendo game without some sort of crazy menu choice that's like, there has to be a better way to do this. But yeah, so a few characters just strangely missing, and yet the roster just full of these crazy enemies. Like, and you're seeing like sidesteppers on the road, and then a sidestepper drives by you in a car. And it's like, what kind of world are we living in here? And again, I get that there's 24 racers per race, and you have to have just a, sorry, my camera here, try and fix this. You have to have a lot of characters. Come on. Sorry, just give me a sec here. I don't know why this camera does this. The autofocus is like, it's bad. It's super bad. Like, do you not see me here? This camera is determined to ignore me. Please see me. Sometimes I get super close. I'm sorry, guys. Please, please, look. It's still not looking at me. Oh, there we go. I think that's good. Okay, we're focused for now. Let's go back to the Temple of Time. But yeah, you have 24 racers per thing. So obviously, you know, if you didn't have a lot of different choices, then every race would look the same. You'd have the same characters in every race. So you gotta have a lot so that it mixes up. But like, every race is gonna have a few just nothing characters. Goombas and crabs. I'm okay with the cow. I actually like the cow. I mean, who wouldn't? Ooh, do we make a new rule that I can't get any more hearts? That would be horrible. That would be really horrible. And I do want to get the Master Sword, so I am going to go with hearts first. Oh, I said no to both. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. Let me talk again. I'll get a heart. I'll get a heart, whatever. Sorry, my voice today, guys, is... the camera defocused again. I can't believe it. My voice is a little exhausted. I've been very much speaking all week. I'm starting this new... I just finished my first week at this... as soon as I get this camera focused, there we go. At this, it's like a STEM camp, or STEAM camp, I guess they're calling it now. Science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Art's very important. I'm okay with that. But I'll probably still call it STEM, since STEAM is just a little too spicy. Ooh, steamy. That's just what I think of every time. And there he is. Look at him. Floating ominously with all those little poes around him. And I am going to watch this cutscene, even though I can't hear it. Well done there, young one. Look, I can see lines on his hood. King Rome Bosphoromus Hyrule. A kingdom that no longer exists. Which no longer exists. Ah. But yeah, I've been a camp assistant at that, and it's been pretty interesting. It's been a good time. I think it's like a 7 or 8 week thing, so I'll be there weekdays. I should be there at 7 a.m. and I'm there until 3:30. I get home by like 4. So it's a long day. It's full-time hours and it pays decently, but there's a lot of kids there that I've got to wrangle and talk to, and I won't say I get to, but it is tiring in every way as an introvert and someone with a reasonably I'm not gonna skip it. All right, we'll watch it. Why not? Again, like I said, we are going to be kind of following the main quests. Or we're going to be doing all the main quests. That was something I forgot to mention. Come on, focus. And so, because of the audio thing, like I said, I won't stream for terribly long today. Probably like we'll get to Hateno, maybe. Like we'll do Kakariko Village and all that. Maybe we'll get a few memories. Well, no, I kind of want to wait until I can hear them. Sorry, I'm getting awfully close to you guys. I'm just trying to focus this camera. My gosh, what is wrong with you? Logitech. Please. There we go. I wonder if there's some sort of setting that you can just set it to focus, like manually, and just set the focus to it, because it's just trying to find something that's not there.
We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed.
Maybe it's because the lighting keeps changing. All right, I'm gonna skip this. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't stare at silence, even though you guys can hear it. I can't. So I'll watch it later. I actually will, because I do want to fully re-experience this story, even though I know it so well, because I've seen so many online like videos about it. But some of the memories, honestly, like, because my little sister's been playing through the game in her own file, it's a whole other thing. But she's watching the memories, and like, there's bits and pieces of them, like, I don't even remember that. Like that exact line. Like, I remember all the memories and the gist of them, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, King. I get you. I get you. 2 concurrent viewers. Say hi, y'all. Who are you? And how did you find me? Yeah, you really don't, do you? I don't even know who I am. I don't know who you are. Look, you can see his irises. You can see the lines in his eyes. And we're about to get the paraglider, so no more accidental fall deaths for us, right? And we can do wind bombs. I've gotten pretty good at wind bombs. Specifically jumping off the cliff and doing it that way. The mid-air ones I have a little more trouble with. But I think I should get a horse, guys. We gotta have a horse. You know, it's not, you know. And we're gonna ride the horse to the village. I'm not just gonna wind bomb straight there. Where's the fun in that?
Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks.
Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. After I get off this stream, I'm going straight back to Mario Kart. Like, I'm so... I can't lie. I gotta mix it up because I'm a very mild-mannered person, I think, in general. When it comes to people, of course. Sometimes. Certain people can really... They're like sandpaper on my soul. But for the most part, I'm pretty mild-mannered. Video games, some of them really just, whatever that, like, I've tempered my temper, you know, over the years, because I have to, you know, because it's irresponsible to be throwing your weight around when you could actually do some real damage. When I was really little, I could just do that. I could punch things, and I didn't really punch things. I kind of just, I slammed things, and I just made a big fit, and then my mom was like, boy, when you actually get big and strong, yeah, right, you could actually do some real harm. You gotta watch it. And I mean, she doesn't really talk like that. And that's absolutely right. Anyway, I'm getting off on such a tangent. But yes, as I've gotten bigger and stronger, I've had to manage I just had a lot of energy as a kid, and I didn't know what to do with it. I still do, I just, now I think I know a little bit more what to do with it. Let's go where I'm most likely to find a horse, guys. Oh, I should have tried. I'm gonna try it. Just to prove to you guys that I can do it. But again, I really use the sound cues a lot, so... Oh, Link's feet are fully in the rock. That doesn't look healthy, bro. What you doing? Alright, I'm gonna try this. and just trust that the bullet time is going to activate. Do I even have any arrows left? Yes, I have one arrow. That's enough for this to work. Yep, I can feel it. Shoot. Okay, let's try that again. And it would have worked, but I detonated the wrong bomb, guys. I apologize for that. We're gonna get off the plateau because at this point, again, it's just not worth it to kill any of these guys. Okay. That should have worked. That should have worked. But you know what? It wasn't meant to be, so I'm just gonna go the normal way. There's so many arrows over here. Or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm sorry guys, I'm really indecisive, but I'm gonna kill the stone talus. And so for that reason, I'm gonna try one more time. And waste this last dish that I had probably. And I don't remember what I was saying before. That's great. Distracted myself. What happened there, Link? Okay, that didn't do that much damage. I could probably do another one without dying. But what's happening? Like, that should work. Is it lag stopping me? What? Guys, I'm gonna regret this later. I always do when I try this a billion times and it doesn't work, and I'm watching it back and I'm like, bro, just move on. Okay, one more try. I detonated the wrong bomb again. Why does that happen? This D-pad is so much smoother than the normal or the Switch 1 Pro Controller, which is actually throwing me off right now. Again, am I really gonna blame the controller? Ooh. Okay, I didn't actually lose. That's actually good that it didn't save. I can try this again. It shot right through me, bro. That's embarrassing. Oh well. No more. No more doing that. Oh, I forgot. You don't even spam the whistle button. What am I doing? You just hold it and spam the run button. I did know that. I was wondering why it wasn't working as well. But yeah, here we go. Okay, I don't actually want to fight y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, once I get, it should be on Sunday, and it's a tricky thing because like, I really shouldn't be staying up too late since this camp thing I'm doing starts so early. But I get home pretty early, and my girlfriend right now is working like a weird night shift. It's 7 days off, 7 days on. So on her off weeks, like I don't have really anything to do in the evenings, and I'm completely free. So as soon as I get home any day that I want when she's off, I can pretty much, oh come on, I can pretty much come home, get settled, and do like a 2 or 3 hour stream, from like maybe 6 to 8 or 7 to 9, something like that, and we'll just figure it out, you know? So it doesn't have to be a weekend necessarily. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But all that to say, I'm going to try and finish up Breath of the Wild within 2 weeks. And move on to Tears of the Kingdom. And the reason for that is that I want to finish up Tears of the Kingdom in another 2 weeks. And the reason for that is that I want to be done with this whole 2-game spree. Hopefully, okay, I'm going to get off because he's about to kill me. Hopefully, so that I can be done by the time Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out, because that is so soon. I'm actually really surprised about that. Like, when the Switch 1 came out, we had Breath of the Wild, which is a huge game, and like definitely could hold you over, but like the next really big game that came out, I mean, we had Mario Kart, but again, that was already out. It was just a deluxe version of it. The next like big game we got was Odyssey, which was that October. So like a good 7 months after the system's release was when we got like the next big game for it. And that felt like an eternity for me, waiting until October. And so now we get a huge new Mario Kart. Not as groundbreaking as this game, because that's a high bar though. And then just a mere month later we get Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is essentially the new 3D Mario game. Let's be real. That's wild. Like, we're eating so good. And then we have Kirby Air Riders. It hasn't been a date launch or release, but they said it's this year. It's coming out this year. And then we know Age of Imprisoment's coming out late this year. Like, we know so much about, like, we know so much cool stuff is coming. Man, it's gonna be so cool. Ooh, which horse do we go for? I mean, I definitely want a purebred one. Ooh, let's go for this, I do like a blue horse, but this one is just calling my name. There we go. We got a horse, y'all. We got a horse. And you know, I'm gonna actually, I don't have a map, so I'm gonna go this way, just right off the bat. And you know, we'll pass a stable at some point, right? Well, I don't know. I think there's a Dueling Peak stable. There definitely is. And maybe you'll even listen to me by the time we get there. Shut up. And while we're riding, we can think of a name for him. Because why not? It's gotta have a name. You know, I have the most bizarre naming conventions for my horses, from anything for that matter. But yeah, I was talking about anger, wasn't I? And I didn't finish that thought, so it probably just sounded weird. That's kind of how a lot of my tangents go. I'll get off on some weird tangent that I'm gonna bring back around to what I was initially talking about, but then I forget, so it just sounds like I completely went off my mind, which is not out of the question. Oh, come on, you little horse. But Mario Kart is one of those games that just, whatever that fuse that I still have, that short fuse, it lights it right up. And if I am losing in Mario Kart, and if I'm just getting pelted, or if I lose like a win at the last second, especially if it's the last cup of the race and I'm trying to get 3 stars, oh my gosh, it boils my blood right over. And I mean, I'm not like a little petulant child slamming my fists and making a scene, but because like sometimes this happens like in public, and what am I gonna do? Make someone call the cops on me? No. But inside, I'm like, oh my gosh. And in the comfort of my own home, sure, God. It's Brigo. What are you doing? I'm riding my horse, bro. Get used to it. Watch yourself. There's a stable. Should I go there? Where am I going? Where should I go? Let's go to the stable. I can't cross that though. This might be a slight problem, but I'm not losing this horse. Oh wait, is that another stable over there? Oh, I can't use my scope on the horse. I forgot. I don't think he'll run. He won't run if I get off, but I kind of don't want to get off, just because I'm afraid I'll lose him. You know? Let's run by this camp. We'll have plenty of time for all these guys later, don't worry. It's just we are still at the point where I don't feel comfortable taking on a camp, because I'm going to end up losing more than I put into it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's think of a name for you right quick, why don't we? What do you remind me of? I think we're gonna go with some like food-related names, maybe. For these horses, that's always a safe bet. Oh. What, Zelda? A sundered
Once upon
mountain?
a time, Dueling Peaks was one mountain. There are a few prevailing theories about its unusual split. Some posit the split was a path carved by a dragon, while others say it was caused by a great tremor beneath the surface. Personally, I believe it to be a scar on the mountain caused by the battle against the calamity 10,000 years ago. Of course, There is no way to confirm my theory at this point.
A scar? That's not a scar, Zelda. Look at that. It's split in half, bro. If you were split in half, would you say, look at my scar? No, you couldn't say anything. You're dead. I don't know, Zelda. I'm sorry about that. I don't believe you in that. I think I like the dragon theory. I think it was Faroche. Faroche done splattered through that. Although I did like the theory for a second that it was the light dragon, because how cool would that be? Because we actually, in the flashback scenes, I think it's one mountain. From Tears of the Kingdom, you can see, and it's one mountain. So we know it happened after the events of like Rauru and Sonia's time, which is pretty crazy. But I think it was probably Faroche. There's a few lines that point to being him. Sorry, you're hearing thumping outside. What do we name you? I'm so conflicted. You are the color of some sort of cocoa thing. Look at you. What do you look like? You look like a latte. Not really. You look like an espresso. I don't have any money. Wait, I don't have money. Luckily Beetle's right here, and I just got a bunch of gems. So come back here. I think we're gonna name you Espresso. Unless one of y'all in the chat, I see there's 2 people here, none of y'all said anything, so tell me a name for this horse. Otherwise, you know, you just gotta live with whatever I decide to name it. Hello, Beetle. I'll just sell these, I don't need them. I do need ancient parts pretty soon for the runes upgrades, but shouldn't need gems for anything for the foreseeable future. Other than money. Look at that quick money. So, let's see. I mean, what other coffee-related things could we name this horse? Because it is giving me coffee. It's giving coffee. You know? So, you know. How do you spell cappuccino? Whoa, that keyboard is bright. I'm not gonna do that. Espresso. Y'all didn't say nothing, so I'm naming it Espresso. Deal with it. Thank you for that, even though I've been whistling all day, all night, but whatever. Okay, let's do this shrine. Why not? Espresso, you gotta let me over this. Okay, didn't work. Whatever. We'll do it the way the game wants. I don't remember what's in this shrine. I'm sure I will as soon as I see it. It's probably one of the first ones you do. Look at that loading time, man. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, yeah. So that is interesting. I did say a little bit of this before. Yeah, I remember this one. Compared to even the Switch 1 version of Breath of the Wild, the difference is stark. It is very noticeable. Like I said, it might be a bit of an exaggeration to say this, but it feels like a different game sometimes. It's like I'm noticing things, I'm seeing things in a way that I've never seen before, and it's so incredible. And the smoothness of the frame rate. I don't care hugely about that. I'm caring more and more as I get older. Like, I'm just noticing that more. When I was little, I just didn't care, you know? But just performance-related things, I'm noticing that a lot more than I ever did. Oh, shoot. I think that's gonna work. There we go. And so yeah, I mean 30 to 60 frames per second, easy. I can immediately, there's a huge difference. In Mario Kart 2, when you play with more than 2 players, it cuts it to 30 frames per second, and it's such a huge difference. Like, and you go back to single player, and it's like, oh yes. But anyways, when you compare this to the Wii U version, oh my god, that, talk about looking like a different game. Because it's funny, because I never really played the Wii U version like I haven't really fully experienced the Wii U version. We have it because but my family and my family never had a Wii U until after I bought my own Switch. That was the first console really that I had like on day one. And because I was kind of old enough to, I was making my own money here and there as like a 13-year-old, whatever. Nothing crazy. I was doing balloon animals and stuff, so I had a few hundred saved. Oh, sorry about that. Something outside. And a plane. So I had a few hundred saved, which was enough to pre-order the Switch and a few games I wanted. And so I had it on day one, and I needed to play Breath of the Wild. I just needed to. And so that was pretty cool. Oh, now I can kill the goblins with bombs. I totally forgot. It's not going to be as easy without the upgraded bombs, but it'll be possible. So then we won't have to waste any materials. Let's try that right now on this poor chap. Or if I can just drown him, then he'll die right away. But I don't know if the upgraded bombs actually do more damage to enemies, or if it's just a bigger explosion that captures like more real estate. But I wouldn't be surprised if it does more damage. Come here, don't recharge. You gotta go fast here because they'll start recovering on you. Please, just two more. Keys, get out. And he's dead. And look at that. If you don't know that trick, learn it. It in Trial of the Sword in Master Mode, it's necessary to do that. But even just get out, man. Just picking off these bokoblins without using any materials, and then we get a spiked club out of that. That's how you gotta play Master Mode. You just gotta be smart. Just gotta be smart, man. And come here, Espresso. While I climb this. What do you mean, bro? There's a bridge. He didn't even try. Look at him over there. I picked the wrong horse. No, I'm just kidding. I love Espresso already. But you didn't even try to come. I mean, I don't want you to come up here. Okay, right, okay. So he's thinking I want him to come up to this platform. I don't want you to come up to the platform. I just want you to come across the bridge, please. There we go. And you can die. Jeez, I probably should have bought some arrows from Beetle. I'm excited to hear some more of these voice memories though. Bro, okay, look. This horse has weaponized incompetence, or whatever you want to call it. Learned helplessness. Two totally different things. Learn about that in AP Psych. And I'm gonna go where I think Kakariko Village is, because I don't have a map. And I'm wrong, because there's actually a glowing point. How about that? This is too deep. Actually, I did learn that horses can swim in this game. I learned that a long time ago. I don't know what I'm talking about. Come on, Espresso. My god. Okay, whatever. I should have... Man. Alright. We're not gonna do that. Let's see if I can do this again. There we go. That's what I was trying to do, y'all. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Uh-oh. I don't want to be here. There's a bunch of guardians that might come alive in this field. This is Fort Hateno. I think where the last memory is. I've never quite come this way. I don't think Espresso can come from over there. Nope. Oh, he just can't. Okay, fine. Don't even try. We're gonna go to Kakariko Village from a slightly unorthodox angle, but that's fine. See, I do like the blue horses sometimes. And let me finish my thought from earlier because I didn't. I just remembered. Never really played the Wii U version because my family got a Wii U, of course, after I bought a Switch. Because they're like, well, we gotta play Breath of the Wild too. As well, not Breath of the Wild number 2, but we have to play Breath of the Wild as well. And so they got themselves a Switch. Oh, you freaking jerk. I don't know if you guys know that, but you can get pretty much any horse with a single wheel of stamina, because I didn't learn this till a few years ago, but it is not based on the amount of stamina that you use, but it's just based on the amount of times that you press the soothe button, or as I like to call it, the smooth button. And so if you just spam the living daylights out of that button, then you don't need that much stamina at all, do you? Shoot. I saw that death coming from a mile away, but I couldn't do anything because I had no arrows. It's bizarre to me when the octos don't collapse. Like, I feel like shooting that one, maybe if it only has 3, yeah, because it still could hold itself up. Well, then in that case, I'm not going to use my last arrow to do that. I'm going to actually just shoot your head. And he's going to fall into the water. How about that? And I don't think I need that. Oh, shoot. Come on, man. Alright, I can still make it back up. That's fine. That was annoying. But yeah. So I played a little bit of the Wii U version as my little sister when she was really little. She was like 5 at that point in 2017, and she was trying to play through Breath of the Wild, which basically means I was playing through it and she was watching, and sometimes she would jump in. She liked to just ride the horses and run around, and I remember her just throwing a fit when we tried to get her to fight a stone talus by herself. She wouldn't do it. Come on, I need to just drop a few of these sticks. I'm annoyed. And I don't need that either. See, look, we've barely fought any enemies head on, and we're already slowly filling up our inventory. I mean, this is trash, obviously, but it's better than we would have fighting bokoblins, you know? We would have regular clubs for the most part. Don't need that. Who's that? I don't know. I need some arrows. Dang, I should have bought some. Maybe there's some in Kakariko, I forget. But yeah, and so I never fully experienced all the issues with it. I know it's just mostly performance things. That's the main thing, is like, if nothing else, this game performs at its absolute best. We haven't even gotten to like the super bad areas like Korok Forest, but it's bad. Like, Korok Forest is bad. And in this game, from all the footage they've shown, it seems like it's going to be rock solid. It's going to be fun. But visually, man, like, I watched a YouTube video today that was like, or I watched part of it. I need to go back and fully watch it. It was comparing the Wii U version to the Switch version to the Switch 2 version of this game. I'm not even talking about what I'm doing here. I just talked to Hestu. I'm gonna try to kill these guys. I mean, they're 3 black. I definitely can't kill them like with regular weapons, but I can maybe try and bomb them off the cliff. That could work. Yoink. Can't reach me. Oh, now they can. Shoot. Okay, that's one. And I'm in a dangerous spot, aren't I? So if I just keep doing that. Again, this Trial of the Sword practice has really got me going, because you have nothing in there. You really got to just... Okay. These guys are smart enough to sometimes get rid of these. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm breaking my rule already. I can't do that. What am I doing? I'm in combat, so I can't pause. Here's where it comes in, guys, because normally, by all accounts, I would be eating right now, but I can't do it. That's the rule. Oh, that's so close. Dang it. Please, I don't think I can reach him. Whoa, I just blew the wood. Bang. Please let him fly off. Yes, he's gone. One more. Oh, he's close. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I knew that was going to happen. Why did I do that? I should have just kept my distance. Okay, but we know that's going to work, so I'm going to try that again. And hopefully do a little better this time. I hope I haven't already broken my rules and not even noticed. Oh, that was horrible. They don't even see me yet. What the heck? These rolling bombs are going to be the most useful, because they'll get a little further. Square bombs, I kind of have to get in there to make them work, but shoot. I'm not even going to do that. No. Alright, I'm screwed already. Okay, got 3 of them with that blast. Oh, dang it. That one was already going. Okay, actually here might be better, because they're all going to crowd around me and I can just... And the rock. The rock killed me. What can I say except... Bokoblins throwing rocks until I die. But man, bless the Wii U's heart, man. That's the real lesson. It really tried. It really tried. It did. And like I said, oh, nice, first try. As a little kid, I say little kid, I mean, I was like, how old was I when the Wii U came out? What year did the Wii U come out? It was like 2011 or 12. So I was, no, was it really? No, it wasn't. It was probably closer to 2012 or 2013, but I should know this exactly, and I don't. I'm gonna come over here again. So I was at most 8 or 9 when the Wii U came out. And I thought it was just luxury. I mean, because my uncle had one and he had all the cool stuff and my family was still, just doing what we could do. And so, I didn't care that it was flopping, sales-wise, and that people were criticizing it, the marketing was bad. I didn't care. Nice, we got it. I didn't care about any of that. I was just like, oh, it's a Wii U, look at it's HD, it looks so much better. And like, in fairness, wait, what happened? Oh, he's still alive? No, how am I gonna kill him now? Are you serious? That's actually the worst. How am I supposed to kill him? Shoot. Now I have to go down there, and then what? Oh, maybe I can... Dude, that would be so lucky. I can't even see where it's gonna land. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna drain his health with bombs, because he just recharges it right away. Oh, that's awful. I need to go more up here. Oh! What? Didn't hit him? That's gotta be it. Yoink. Oh, I'm not letting it land enough. Land enough. It lands or it doesn't. Oh no. Come on, man. Oh, yes. Come on, that had to have killed him. Okay. I can't hear anything, so I'm like, Okay. But yeah, and then as I got older, I was like, oh, everyone hated the Wii U. What? It sold like 13 million units. I always throw that number around because that's what I heard on like a Scott the Woz video, but that could be wrong. But I don't think, I think that is right, and I don't think it's been selling very much since that video came out, so. But yeah, and then the Switch is what, like, oh, well over 150 million at this point. Crazy. I mean, better than the Wii. Man. But the Wii, bless its heart, again, it had character, It had something. It still had theme music, People are begging for that on this stuff, Might have had trash marketing and wait, what did you say? I do have 1 seed, so 1 out of 9 freaking 100. Like, I don't think there's very much of an argument that the Wii U is like objectively like a great console, all things considered. But I would not trade it for the world. Like, there are so many great games that originated on the Wii U. The only Nintendo console, if I'm not mistaken, without a single original Zelda game, except, well, Breath of the Wild, but that's not an exclusive to the Wii. So, that's a bummer. Also did not have a, like, signature 3D Mario game. It had 3D World, which I think because the Wii U didn't have another 3D Mario game, people just, crapped all over 3D World because they were wanting it to be that. They were wanting it to be that 3D Mario game, but it wasn't. It was trying to be something else, but of course, I understand that criticism. But at the same time, it's like, it's a great game. And I think people do understand that now. I hope. I mean, Bowser's Fury is also really, I want to replay that, actually. I only played through that once, like when it first came out. Which at this point is like 4 years. That's nuts, dude. Time is just so weird right now. Like I'm listening. I just finished listening through my entire Breath of the Wild playthrough. Uh-oh, please. Okay, stream's being a little strange again. So, I'm gonna look at this for a second. I hope this goes back to good in a sec. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just gonna do that every now and then. 4 concurrent viewers, guys. Say hello. Say something, man. I'm yearning to talk to someone here. Oh, can I'm gonna see if I can snag that arrow up there and then use it to shoot that exact spot. Climb, Link. What are you doing? Oh my word, Link. Come on now. Climb this then. Do something. 5 concurrent viewers. This is nuts. We got a whole party here. But yeah, I mean, bang. There we go. Yeah, oh, it's bringing back flashbacks of that whole thing. Because, yeah, so I was rewatching my entire Breath of the Wild playthrough, 90 episodes worth of that Master Mode file. God, that's crazy. And we 100% it. Ugh. Voice memory located. Tell me about it, Zelda.
For generations, the Sheikah have lived in Kakariko village. The town has been their refuge ever since they were banished from Hyrule. Their advanced technology was viewed as a threat. The village itself is nestled in the mountains as an intentional hiding place. I imagine it feels as a haven to them.
Okay, not much new there, but appreciated nonetheless. And look at that, Link in his undies. Just zooming right in. No more detail on that, sadly. Looks the same as ever. As flat and nothing, man. I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was a gameplay choice. Because that would be a little distracting. But, you never know. But yeah, so 90 episodes. And like those last episodes were 2022. And that's 3 years ago, and that makes me feel kind of ill. Because I was talking about all these things like, oh, Breath of the Wild is like 5 years old now, and now it's 8 years old, guys. Like, Breath of the Wild is an 8-year-old game. Not this version, of course, but... And that's nuts. That is crazy. But then again, I was just saying, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like, or Mario Kart 8 is a decade old at this point. Whoa, huh? Alright, I'm gonna drop a little apple here. Yoink. Me, 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 me. So time is just weird to me. Time is crazy. Of course, we know that like as time goes on, the generational gap between consoles, for most people, for like a casual audience, will get smaller. Like the difference between SNES and N64, huge, right? I mean, N64 and GameCube, huge. GameCube and Wii, you know, arguable. Wii and Wii U, huge. Wii U and Switch, I mean, it's there, but like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it just gets smaller and smaller. And like, this Switch 2 is an interesting case because it's kind of the first time when like, I mean, I still don't think it's quite up there with the other, like, you know, the other consoles like Xbox and PlayStation, but like, this console is, you can't really call it a joke, you know, even, bro, what are you saying?
Impa will be the next elder. I'm thrilled to see her take up the mantle. At present, she is the royal advisor, however, and is responsible for the internal investigation of the divine beasts. As such, she implored the current elder to wait until her work with the investigation is complete, after which she will officially step into her new role.
So these voice memories, of course, are taking place 100 years ago. Yeah, and it says that right at the top. I just didn't really catch that. So yeah, she's talking about Impa as she was 100 years ago. That's interesting. Okay, let's go on. Huh? Is that? Huh? There's Paya. There's Link's first love in this time. You weren't even alive 100 years ago. That's kind of weird. Even though, I mean, I'm basically 17, right? I mean, I'm not 117. I technically am, but, you know, tell it to the judge. What was I talking about? Yeah, before. It has been quite a long time, Link. Don't tell me that. That's pretty accurate. Come on. I am much older now. That's the worst. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the worst old lady voice I've ever. Like, it's clear they got a young person to sound like an old person. And look, I can't do a very good job at that, but why not get an actual old actor to say it? I don't get it. I see. So you have lost your memory. It's kind of like how Zelda's voice actor is not really British. And I'm like, if you want a British or like a royal sounding, like, I know people can emulate other accents, that's not a big deal, but like, it wasn't like you needed to have like Chris Pratt or Jack Black. Like, just pick a British actor if that's what you want. I don't understand, because it sounds like a fake British accent. I'm sorry, like, Zelda's voice in this game, in Tears of the Kingdom, it has grown on me. But, like, it really has, especially in Tears of the Kingdom, where I'm more connected to Zelda. Wait, what did she say? Okay, yeah, we're good. Once a hero, always a hero. But still, like, it sounds like a fake British accent, and it's a little distracting. She's sitting on 3 dang pillows. Alright, I guess I'll watch this. Maybe we'll go up to 2 hours. Maybe. We'll see. But no, the Switch 2 is like kind of Nintendo's first console in a while that's like pretty much up to par with a lot of modern gaming stuff. Like, there's options now. It can run 120 frames per second. It can run up to 4K, like not necessarily at the same time, but like it can do this, like flawless performance, so smooth, so nice. It can do all this stuff, and it still has like a really nice form factor to it. I don't know, like it and yeah, the prices are a whole other thing that I'm not even going to get into, because why would I do that? My opinion doesn't matter. And I have it, so whatever, it's a moot point. But, you know, but for what it is, like, it's a nice console. And a noticeable improvement over the Switch one, for sure. This is also my first time playing really anything on this monitor, like, because before I was using my pretty crappy, like, 10-year-old monitor. These are not super great, but they are 2K, I guess. So, and they look really sharp. And it's so bright. Like, you can tell just on my face, but these monitors are bright. I think the only thing I've played on here is Luigi's Mansion and a little bit of Mario Kart 8. Come on, camera. There's so much lag here that I can't. Come on, please. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think we're good for now. Okay. The tapestry even like looks super detailed on my screen. Just the little things, but man. Okay, I think I can skip this now. I'm sorry, guys. But again, I can't hear it, which is kind of annoying. Free the 4 divine beasts. I will watch the memories. I don't think we'll get any memories today until I can hear them. I think what we should do today is maybe do another shrine or two, get a tower or two. I don't think we have to go to Hateno yet, but I guess we could. Okay, thank you, Impa. Let's take a little peruse around the village. Nah. Hello, Paya. You must protect the heirloom. Okay. Do you not care that I have no pants on, Paya? You seem like you wouldn't like that. Oh, you just don't care about my lack of shirt, then. Okay. That's fine. We'll stay naked. Actually, no, we won't. I mean, all of my clothes have horrible defense, except for this. Whatever. We'll put pants on. I could buy some armor, I guess. Hello, Kato. Kato. Kato is a character in the Hunger Games, but it's spelled with a T. That's a brutal, brutal character. Both himself and his death. I will not spoil it. Okay. I don't need these. Yeah, I like wearing the stealth mask because it looks really cool. But I do not think I'll be very sneaky in the meantime. So I'm going to buy this for the sake of defense. And I will never wear that, so I'm not going to buy that right now. I do want some food, though. So I'm going to go to the pot shop. Where's that? He said, what are you talking about, the pot shop? Well, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe that's not where I need to go. I think I need to go to the carrot shop. I'll take them all. Need some eggs. You know how I feel about eggs. Indifferent, that's how. They're quite useful, I imagine, for sake of reproduction, for certain aviary fauna. Oh, look at that. There are arrows. I guess I don't really have much to sell at this point, but I can afford these, so I kind of need them, so why not? I guess I can't afford them all. She's got 10. Whatever, I'll buy 6. I guess I'll sell a few things. Wait, what are you saying? Young hunk drawing a bow. Wait, what did you say? Light the torches by the goddess statue. Okay, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, I don't really have anything to sell. Because I'm not going to sell my Guardian parts yet. I'm sorry, I haven't checked the chat. And there's nothing there. Y'all, come on. It says we got 6 people here. Why don't any of y'all say hey? Trick Runner is one of those you? I still don't know who you are, and you kind of scare me. But if you're there, I'd rather you say something than nothing. She said, light the torches. Here we go. Man, I don't want to waste these arrows, but okay, whatever. Yoink. Maybe I can go back and get them. Yoink. And there we go. Are they still there? No, they're gone. Dang. Alright. I'm gonna talk to you. Pakonko, whatever your name is. I did not think that was right. I kind of just made that up. I knew it started with a P and something else. I don't have a camera yet, so I can't really help you with that. Let's go back into where we were. And maybe she'll give me something cool and free. Yes, I did it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I think she's weird. She's. I mean, look, who can resist this face? Nobody. Let me out. Okay, so what are we trying to do here? We're trying to go to Hateno. That's where it's telling me to go. Oh, my poor little boy. But I don't think we're going to do that yet. I think we are going to change direction just a little bit. And I'm going to backtrack and get the Dueling Peaks Tower. Does that sound like a plan? Yes. And once we end this stream, I'm going to go do some free roaming in Mario Kart. Oh, it's going to be fun. I do love the free roaming thing. But that was one thing I forgot to mention, is that I think we've been spoiled so much by Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and its 96 courses that, like, a lot of people are already saying there's no content in this game, and it's like, bro, there is a lot of stuff to do, okay? And I'm sure there will be DLC in the future. Whatever you think about that concept, it probably will happen. I mean, this is their canvas for the next, who knows, maybe the next decade of Mario Kart, since they got a decade out of Mario Kart 8. Oh, hey, Misko's treasure. Oh, you little weird little twins with different facial hair. Why? Why do you have that? Different facial hair. Maybe I would do that if I had a twin. See, one of y'all got that. I always shave this part off. I don't like it. Just it's so unnecessary to me. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, the content. Oh, this is the creepy guy. What's for the blood moon? Looks like Peanut Butter Gamer. Not really. Okay, you know, I'm not interested in that. Hey, you got a donkey. I don't know why I'm talking. I have no money left. I can't really buy anything. Let's get Espresso out and take a little trip. No, but I'll keep that there. Why not? It's in the opposite direction. In fact, I don't think I can see it just now. But yeah, like, they're gonna get a lot out of this Mario Kart, and like, there's already a lot of these courses are big. You just kind of have to accept it's just a different philosophy. With the free roam, the other stuff, the knockout tour is kind of crazy. I haven't done much of it yet. It can be very nerve-wracking and sometimes frustrating. Well, thanks, I already did, and I was gonna do it anyways. No thanks, Tasserin. No, you're Tasserin. Who are you? Renza. No. Well, there's a lot of twins around here. What's happening? Something in the water? I can just take him right out. But yeah, I'm I'm sure there will be more stuff added, but for now I think like there's still plenty to do, for sure. It is just kind of like even I had to like break free of that mindset a little bit of like there's 96 courses in Mario Kart, and there's only like I guess what I guess there's 8 cups with 4 toes, so 32. So like a third of the tracks pretty much as but it's quality, you know, man. Like these are really intricate and just vast and just beautiful, man. So anyways, let me know what y'all think, if you've played it or plan to play it, or what your impressions are just looking at it from afar. Be curious to see. I am on Reddit, for better or for worse, and so I'm trying to read people's opinions on it, see what people are saying, stuff like that. I keep forgetting that you suck, Espresso. I'm sorry, but it's true, and I'm not going the right way. I think it would be quicker just to go back here. Dang it. You didn't see that. I think it does. My camera is wigging out a little bit thanks to the lighting changes that are happening. I need some better lighting. It's blurry again. Little DK pass for you. Or my approximation of it. Please. Please. I'm gonna try and sort this out next time, guys. I don't know if I can though, since I feel like if there was an option to manually focus this thing, I would have discovered it by now. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Logitech. I'm not continuing until I can focus this dang camera. This is so embarrassing, guys. There's 70 right now, and I'm just trying to focus this thing. Oh gosh. For those who are just joining, we are about to go get another tower in this world. There we go. Please stay. Okay. Okay. Let me just stay still and behave. Is that the one we're trying to get to? Yes, it is, and it's quite a ways away. So how are we going to do this? We can try another wind bomb. Why don't we? There we go. Look at that. And it only did a heart of damage. And because of this game, this version, it's not going to slow down that much. But we're also not going that far. It's a bummer. I don't trust these fields over here. It's so weird. In Tears of the Kingdom, you can open your slate in midair, and you can't do that here. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that stable over there, and then ride Espresso to the tower. But before I do that, I'm gonna get this bat, because why not? Because the moblins are very easy to stun lock. Well, at least they would be if I had bombs that recharged quick enough. Yeah, never mind, I'm not gonna do that, Jesus. without the proper bombs, it's really difficult, actually. Oh, shoot. Oh, he just gave up. Interesting. Look at that. That is so crisp, dude. I will say, sometimes, like, I heard people saying this, like, there is a nice hazy sort of effect in the distance, in which doesn't translate to, like, low quality in the original game. And here everything's so crisp, which I ultimately do prefer, but, like, I don't think it was ever bad. But seeing it side by side, it's like, man, it's so sharp. Oh, there's a lot of them over there. Shoot. I mean, let me try it now that I have fire arrows. I'm not going to use a strong bow, though. Let me just do that. Some of them are going to drown, maybe. And they all immediately see me. That's great. I don't think that was wise. Blow up. I'm going to die. I knew it. Luckily, one of my rules was not that if I die, I must quit, because then I would have quit many times. Like a Nuzlocke. Imagine every time you died, you dropped everything. And you had to, like, basically start all over, like, collecting stuff. Like, you wouldn't reset your file, but you just drop all of your materials. That's hardcore. I'm not going to do that. Where's that stable I was going to go to? They're all dancing up storm, but I'm not about that. Party's over. Party's over. Nope. He's got a traveler's broadsword. That's a powerful one. No, I can't really do much to y'all, actually. That's a bummer. And there's a lot of you. Maybe this isn't so good. Okay. That was unwise. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fight them yet. Don't think that. They're not close enough to the water for me to blow them in. Maybe if I had some bomb arrows. Oh, it's a good thing it doesn't take long to load. Okay, I was gonna go over there and then ride the horse to the tower. I still think that would probably take about the same amount of time. But I'd get an extra shrine out of it, so might as well. And then, you know, we'll see how I feel. That might be good for the day, but who knows? It's already, you know. Oh, my phone just turned off. What happened? Come on, Zelda. There we go. Oh, here's another camp. Oh, there's only 3 blue guys. I can take on 3 blue guys. Oh, no. I kind of want to sneak. Shoot. Don't blow your horn. I'm gonna kill you. You're dead. And none of the other guys noticed. That is good news. I have 1 slot. I think I can sneak and grab these. No, I probably can't. No, I can make it. I can make it. If they notice me, guys, we just run and grab it. Yep. And I don't want these weapons, but now y'all got nothing. So what are you gonna do? Oh, okay, smart. You gonna throw rocks? You can throw rocks. This is still gonna take too long, actually. Yeah. I mean, why not? Maybe it's about time to just take on a group. I mean, I've got plenty of gear. And not gonna send you flying. You're dead. You're almost dead. Boy, that's a relief. I've just been trying to avoid getting into direct combat yet, just because materials are so precious this early in the game. I've barely used a sledgehammer though, except on the Talus, so maybe I can sneak strike him. Yoink. You're dead. And now we get a chest. Opal. Eh. Well, something else to sell, I guess. Wait, that was the bow I dropped. It's almost dead. I need that. I don't think I've broken my rules, guys. I don't think I ate during that, did I? I'm trying to keep that in mind, but yeah, if any of y'all are watching, just now joining, you can check the description for the rules that I've set for us. Yeah, that's the one. Where am I right now? I'm in Central Tower somehow. I'm losing track where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to the stable. But yeah, so it's like a souped up master mode basically. Grand Master Mode is what I'm calling it. I think it is accidentally 2 streams that I set up here, so I might have to go home and go home. It's too late for this, maybe. Like go back and fix that somehow. I don't think I can combine them on YouTube, but at least I can do something. I mean, we gotta have a pot lid, right? I mean, even though it sucks, it's legendary. To fight a guardian with a pot lid, I could go for a bite. Sorry, Gotter, I got nothing for you. Blah, 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 blah. Man, I'm already yearning for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sorry, I just am. I think that says something. But I am excited to get into this game as well. Oops, I backed out of that. But just remembering like my first experience with because that's the thing about Tears of the Kingdom. I realized this when I was making my top 10 Zelda games video, which I recently did. That I really want to go through Tears of the Kingdom again. And I'll talk more about it. I won't talk too much about it yet, because I'll talk about that when I actually start that game in this format. But yeah, like I really haven't experienced that story in quite a while, since like my first playthrough, really. Let me get this shrine. Tell you what I'll do. I'll get this shrine, get my horse, go to the tower, and that'll probably be about time to wrap it up, I think. I had big goals, like I was going to get to the first divine beast in this stream. I mean, that might be possible if I just booked it, but I'd rather just kind of go at a brisk but reasonable pace, I think. How does that sound, right? You know? I'm gonna go ahead and use this while it's here. Oh, that's another thing, man. The music in Mario Kart World. Oh, there's like remixes of classic tunes that just kind of pop up when you're free roaming. And then there's other stuff. I mean, there's so many tracks. I think there's like over 200 music tracks in the game, which is nuts. Did I reach this? Barely. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that just yet, but figure it out. Try not to knock these guys over. Oh, I did discover this little thing. I don't know why I just thought of this, but how do I do it? No, hang on. Yeah, look at this walk. I guess it only works if you do it forward, otherwise it changes the camera. My sister likes to do that all the time. I don't quite understand it, but I suppose it's funny in a way. in a way that I don't understand. Did that work? Yes. Nice. This shrine is just... I don't know. Very easy. Bang. Look at this beautiful, just the boom, boom. Oh, it's so bright. I'm tired. Like, I've gotten probably 5 hours of sleep max the past like 3 nights in a row. Like 5 hours each night. Which is not, you know, it's not ideal. Doesn't do a body good. But I'm still gonna stay up late tonight and play Mario Kart. I've earned it, man. I've earned it. It's been a long week, but I've been waiting for this. It's so good. I'm gonna edit together a little Switch countdown video that I've been working on. I've just been making videos in the lead up to it, and I'll edit them all together. Maybe I'll post the original one I made for the Switch 1. That'll be fun. I was 13 years old. Actually, I wasn't even. When the Switch came out, I was 12, like almost 13, because I turned, my birthday is in March. The Switch came out in March. So it was right after that I turned 13. It's kind of wild. But I remember it very well. Alright, reunited with Espresso. I'll have to cross on this actual bridge. I bet you that's a Yiga. But I'm not interested in that right now. I keep trying to use my slate, man. I swear you can use it on a horse in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, stop it, Espresso. Look at that. You just ran into a sapling and you're gonna throw a hissy fit. I'm not in the mood for this. Not in the mood for this. Oh, you freaking... You got a nice little two, don't you? Full of caffeine. That's your problem. Is the mane and the tail. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a barista. My dad used to be. He tells me about the crema. Not too much, not too little. Not too thick, not too thin. Not too light, not too dark. Not too... I ran out of things to say, guys. I'm sorry. This is too much. No thanks. Sometimes you gotta know when to quit. And I just wanted to ruin their night a little bit. Maybe kill one of them. Espresso, you've become the new horse that you kind of just get because you gotta, and then it becomes your favorite because it was your first one, and you don't ever get rid of it, even though they kind of suck, and you never use them. That's you, Espresso. Uh-oh. This is probably not great. Wait, what do they have over there? That's not really anything worth it. No. Okay, I'm sorry to leave you here, Espresso, but I am out of here. They won't attack you. They don't eat horse meat, right? They ride horses. Yeah, see, they're leaving him alone. They only have it out for me, really. Well, actually, that's not true. They attack random people. Shoot. Ugh, stay link. I got a little overzealous. I thought it was already over, so I just said screw it, but I actually had a little bit left, I think. Look at that. Look at that. Man, I wish I could hear the music right now. It's beautiful. Zelda's been awfully quiet. I know they mentioned that I think Rauru has some voice clips in Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe some other characters too. I wonder if there's other ones besides Zelda in this game. That would be cool. How the heck am I supposed to get those? Maybe I'll try. I seem to remember that actually in my master mode file. Okay. Oh joy. And we're gonna turn that off immediately. Yay. No thanks. Look at that, there's espresso. I see a chest there. Let's go for it. So we do have this section of the map now. That's pretty good. Look at that. And we'll get Hateno Tower on our way to Hateno Village next time. I don't think I want to get Central just yet. I could. But, I mean, I don't know. It is a pretty significant portion, but I don't really feel the need to do that. Well, I'm going to lose that, so I guess I'll go into the water afterwards, see if I can get it. I also don't want to use that bow too much. It's just the strongest one I have. Let's see what's in here. Bro, open it. Ooh, that's a good shield. Okay. Shield of the Mind's Eye. Now, where did the bow go? Ooh, it's still there. Nice. Oh, I can actually carry it. And I will get this armored carp. Mighty carp. Another snail. Is there anything else I want to do before we close this out? We are about at the 2-hour mark, which seems pretty reasonable. And that's not even including that, like, I don't even know how long it was going before it ended. At least probably like 20 minutes, 30 minutes or something. Look at that, we just beelined it straight through there. Yeah. I mean, there's just not much right now to get on the plateau that's really worth it. So, yeah, let's, Locals Naval. And I didn't get the shrine in Kakariko Village, of course. So let's actually do that, I guess. Let's go back there. Shoot, bro. I'm so out of it. That's not the first time I've done that, actually. I think I did that in a speed run. Maybe not in the actual one that I posted. I don't remember. I'm gonna limit it to 1 horse per stream, if that. I mean, I think we're gonna stick with Espresso for now. But I'm yearning for a better one. Come on. I'm gonna take a horse. Which one will I take? Yeah, and that picture looks more white, but I swear to you, it's like brownish, light brown mane. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, please. With his little mustache sprigs, it looks like he's missing teeth, but I know he's not. Like when he opens his mouth, it's weird. I'm trying not to run you out of stamina, little one. Yeah, that's definitely like at least off-white. It's more of a light brown. Hence the name. Look at how Nice and smooth that is. Oh, I have to get up there? Shoot. This might be trickier than I thought. Oh wait, I was trying to go to... Oh my gosh, bro. I suck. I was trying to go to Kakariko Village, and here I am just totally abandoning that goal. I guess I'll go through Fort Hateno. That might be the best way to the tower. So I guess I'll change direction here and go to that tower. Will Zelda say anything about Fort Hateno, you think? Come on, Zelda. I mean, this is where Link died, bro. There we go. I knew it. It still scared me. But here she goes.
Though it is a fort by name, Fort Hateno was originally a checkpoint for travelers. It's clear it hasn't been in use for some time. I can see areas where the structural integrity is in question. If we repair it now, while we are able, it may serve as an outpost for soldiers. It seems a useful repurposing as the calamity approaches.
So maybe this was before it all went down. Because otherwise she surely would have mentioned that the love of her life met an unfortunate fate in Fort Hateno. I've rarely been in here. What did that say? When a dark light resides in the curse. Oh, okay. It's probably a shrine quest, I think. Yikes, bro. I mean, maybe if I follow the road, it'll lead me to a convenient path to the... Oh, no, I don't want that. Alright, come on, Espresso. Let's try and get up there. You coming? Come on. There we go. Okay, guys. Let's see if I can make it to that tower in a timely manner. I don't know if I can, but we'll try. I don't know what exactly. Looks like it goes a little uphill, so... There's no coordinates that you can see in this game, so... Unlike Tears of the Kingdom. Not that that would help a ton, I guess. Who are you? An ancient screw. Well, excuse you. Don't talk to me like that. Oh, this tower is a bit of a mess to get to, isn't it? There's some enemies like floating around. Not literally. There ain't no flying skywatchers or anything, but... Run! Run! Oh, you... And I can't eat. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I'm just a prisoner. But I think it's time we leave. Get on the deer. I missed. Yeah, guys, that's gonna take some getting used to, because I would normally just love to eat and just stuff my face. Rusty halberd. I swear to you, I've said halberd for years. I just figured out it was halberd. I swear to you, I just figured that out like 2 weeks ago. Halberd. Rusty halberd. I've said halberd. I'm not dyslexic. Okay. No enemies can see me. So I can eat. That's the rules, guys. That's the rules. Okay. Don't know. That's pretty tall. I think I have to go around. Huh. Yeah, haha. Oh, that's probably metal. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh well. I don't like those longies. It's weird. I have to go all the way around. You know what? You want to be bold, guys, and try this? Heck yeah. We're gonna do it. Yes! No, Link! Dude, I did the trick. I did the trick right. I did the trick. Bro. Alright, maybe I try it on a different angle. Because that worked. But it was just bad. So I at least want to get over to that cliff in style. But I just picked a little too high of a place. I think I dropped the square one too late or something. So I'm going to try it again, folks. But, Link, come on now. What? What was that, bro? Come on. Get yourself together. You guys are all watching me fail now. If there's anyone really there, it says there's 6 people there, but where are you? Why aren't you saying anything? But if there is, then y'all are watching me make a fool of myself. There we go. Jeez, come on, Link. That's what I wanted all along. And if I could get up there, up here, then I could launch up there. I know that's wishful. I don't know if I'm going to try that. Alright, well, he's being a little B-word and calling all his friends, so I'm just going to run up the normal way. But, oh my god, bro. Really? What do you have? Just a shield? Quit throwing barrels my way. Oh my lord, they've got it. Yeah, that was really smart, wasn't it? You're not even worth it. Oh, they're running. They're running towards me. No thanks. Oh, and then I keep wanting to call him Creamish. That's my other file. Espresso. Espresso and Creamish would be great friends. I mean, they go well. They go well together, maybe. Creamish was the royal white horse. Still is. Guess what better name for a cream-colored horse? Because really, cream-colored is described as... I don't think it makes much sense. Most cream that I've seen is about as pure white as it gets. Like if your cream is yellowish, I don't know, man. It's a little weird. To end it off after we get this tower here. Then we'll come back with a straight shot to Hateno. Get that shrine in Kakariko that I forgot to get. Good lord. Because I'm an idiot. Come on, Link, shoot your bow. There. And we'll go from there, guys. I think we'll have to decide next time which Divine Beast I want to do first. Because I don't think it's going to be... Lanayru. It's not going to be the Zora one, Ruta. Because that's too predictable. That's what I did my first playthrough. And then Meadow would also be an obvious choice. But I'm thinking we might even just be crazy, y'all, and go for Death Mountain first. That's been... Usually I save that one for last, but I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, my first ever playthrough, I did that one second. It just made sense. It was right there. So I did Elephant. I always said Chameleon, but apparently it's a Salamander. I don't know. I'm still calling it Chameleon. And then Meadow, and then Urbosa. Wow, I used a different name like for all of those. Or different identification thing. Region, whatever. I mean, doing the desert last just kind of makes sense. Even though I was thinking, like, it's right there next to the plateau, the Gerudo area. You can see it clearly. So I can see a lot of people going there first. I think that's what my dad did his first playthrough. And it's like one of the hardest ones. Look at that view. You can see Hebra Mountain. I need to get a look at that after this. Other than that, it's pretty much just cliffs, but man, that looks nice. Scanning. And there it is, guys. There it is. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, you can see all of Hateno. That is just awesome, dude. Look at this view. Oh, that's not even Hebra. What am I talking about? That's Mount Lanayru. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I didn't even think that through. I was like, I'm near Hebra. Hebra's all the way over there. Guys, I'm sorry. I really need to go to bed after I play another 3 hours of Mario Kart. But look at that. That is just incredible. See that lab there? Got a shrine. Yeah, you can't really see Kakariko from very many places. That's kind of the point, as Zelda said. Like, let me put a pin where it is. I mean, it's pretty obscured. Oh, it's way over here. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. It's totally covered from here. Man. Oh, it's beautiful. We're gonna have so much fun here. But guys, I do believe I'm getting distracted again. But we got a straight shot to Hateno. So I think that's what we're gonna do next time. But I do believe that wraps it up for today. So thank you so much for watching this stream. Whoever ended up doing so. And I don't know exactly when I'll be back. Probably at the earliest Sunday night. We'll see how I'm feeling once I have my sound thing figured out. Sunday night, let's just go with that for now. If not, it'll be later in the week. But at any rate, that's that. Got through a good bit today. And I'll see you all next time. Peace